let's go! Set on! Let's go! Let's... What is... Military, stop! Flag! Charcoal! What are you... That's ready. Oh yeah. 22, water.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium, and the fans have been filling this one up in anticipation of this clash. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on a squad from the American, the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the big fella. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And that's frustrating, and that's a frustrating sign for this defense early, man. You want to set the tone physically up front, and 3rd down and short, and you're nowhere to be found. And they easily get that first down, gaining some momentum and really establishing the line of scrimmage.
Stanford going back to work with another first down. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Got room at the 35. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
A good break there as the penalty gives them the 3rd down conversion. 1st and 10 for the offense. He'll try it again. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. The screen, and watch out. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, the running back has it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because
the Cardinal might go right back to that ground game after the huge run.
Let's go!
They'll start this drive with a pass. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
I love the start for this quarterback on 3rd down. 3rd down, obviously money down, got to have success. But to have success early, now it opens up everything. Like, we trust him. He's got a rhythm going. He's feeling good, and he got a lot of confidence.
He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, but they stop him and knock him out of bounds. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
That's just not the start you're expecting to see from this guy. Obviously, it's a big game. There's a lot of pressure. The crowd is loud, but we've seen 2 drops in the first quarter from this guy. He's got to crank it up.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd. Wants to throw on 1st down. Completes the shuffle pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So he'll help the completion percentage, but not the yardage. Stopped for no gain.
And he got it to his running back, obviously making a good decision, but nice tackle on the play. Way to get the running back on the ground and not give the extra yards after the catch.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. That was a really well-run route on the curl to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job, too, by the receiver, getting his depth and then finding space in between the defenders, giving his quarterback a nice target.
That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on 1st down, open up the entire plate.
And it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards. 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. They're working that left side. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on. RPO complete to open the drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. Tackle was made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
Wants to go up top on first down. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line gets set, first down. They'll leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, but
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
Pace, 27, jump.
The give from the gun. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, you've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of...
Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. That's reeled in. It's sharp. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. They'll try the run, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about...
The Cardinal might go right back to that ground game after the huge run. Handoff from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? And 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job.
This offense has it with really good field position. Quick handoff. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
3rd and 2.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short.
22, water.
They'll try to get it through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Stanford gets set to snap it on first down.
Cooler.
To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sharp. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Wait. To do here on second and long.
Military stun.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get...
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short.
Flag.
They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. After the run, now to throw. Makes the catch. It's sharp. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Finds his target down the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. At the 35, he's open. Turning on the jet. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cardinal!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that 1st drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can...
There he goes! That'll be a game.
Menu narration option is set to off.
7 leaves them with 3rd and 3. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the 1st down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Looks as if Stanford will have enough for the 1st down. Well, the head coach said he was going to be aggressive. 4th and 2 is kind of right on that edge, but he goes for it and gets it done.
He said he was going to be aggressive, and he backed it up. That's one thing you want to see. You want to hear your coaches talk, and you want to see them back it up on the field.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Maybe that.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. shadow of the Word of Life mural, what some call Touchdown Jesus. Hands are outstretched and the mood is being set by this fantastic light show ahead of this showdown. Welcome everyone to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They're running from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the middle. Quick completion on the out route. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
From the gun, the ground game. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. They'll go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete on the right side. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Here's the shuffle pass, it's complete. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
I think that time offensively, we're just trying to take what the defense is giving them, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Breaks into the open. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and an array of possibilities here. At the 45 on its way. Pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Finds his big tight end. caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They knock him down, but he gets enough to give Stanford a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He caught it. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. So now it's second and long. From the gun, give on the inside. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and work.
This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice, because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stinks. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.